the cup and then you just sip
I
from
think
it.
it's more weird that you get a beer ready to go to the shower.
It feels good, bro. Just try it. It
do
feels
not.
good.
I'm sure it tastes. I'm sure it feels good to have a cold beer in the shower.
Yeah, it feels amazing.
But I think here's the main reason why I don't do that, because you live in an apartment where you don't pay for the water. I pay for my fucking water.
Yeah, dude, I can literally just let it run all day.
You could be in the shower for like half an hour.
I could donate water to you. Like, that's probably the one thing I could do, and I will never get charged.
Welcome to the Worst Asian Podcast, where a couple Asian American millennials give you our shitty opinions on all things Asian. My name is Lingjie. Still Lingjie. I'm here with my co-host, Ben. Still
Yep.
Ben.
Yep. Still Ben.
Still Ben.
Yep.
Can we talk for a second about the shirt that you're wearing?
The fuck?
We're also on YouTube, guys, so in case you want to see what I'm talking about,
Fuck. Yeah.
there's something about your shirt that's throwing me off.
Because there's buttons on it.
There's also the fact that you have a giant hole in your jeans.
There's two actually. If you really look, that's the
Yo,
style.
guys, if there's any other plug for you to watch the YouTube video after you fully listen to this whole episode via Spotify or Apple, we got to double dip in both for our view counts. Anyways, please go back to YouTube and at least look at what Ben's wearing.
Whoa, what's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with this.
Is the ripped pants a style that you're going for?
Honestly,
because the top of you looks like Guy Fieri, and then the bottom of
Guy
you,
Fieri. Wow.
because you've got that like diners, drive-ins, and dives kind of vibe right now.
How?
I think it's because your collar is red. It has a red stripe. That feels like something he would wear.
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, this is from Super Dry, the shirt.
Oh, I was up for a second. I was like, the fuck is Super Dry?
Yeah, so the
Yes,
shirt
the
is
Japanese brand.
Yes, Japanese brand, and the pants are from Levi's. I just needed black pants, and these were really, really cheap on sale.
You know why? Because they have two holes in them.
I mean, but that's what they're like. But this is the thing, though.
Yes.
When it's really warm, these feel so good. Because then I'm not used to. I'm like, oh, I feel the breeze. So these are actually really good. Like
So
jeans to
jeans
wear.
with holes have a practical purpose. That's
I
what
mean,
you're trying to tell me.
Honestly, I think ripped jeans are stupid. But
You're wearing ripped jeans right
I know,
now.
but they're cheap, and at least like I don't really like to wear shorts. So these are kind of like the good.
You look weird in shorts. This is actually true. You look weird in shorts.
How do I look weird in shorts? See now I'm just like it's just getting worse and worse.
Like, I'm wearing shorts right now. These are very short shorts. These are 4 inseam shorts.
Okay.
And not gonna lie, sometimes when I sit like this and it's recording, I have to make sure that my junk is not like actually.
Your balls are just like slipping out the
Yo,
side and shit.
That's another incentive for you guys to check out the YouTube video just in case there's a slip.
Yeah, exactly. You never know. Not a nip slip, a nut slip. All right. There you
Anyways,
go.
okay, I'm done critiquing your choice of
If you
apparel.
if you just cut right here, they'll turn into shorts. If you think.
Can you
about
just make them into shorts if it gets really?
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Make
can
them
literally
into
just like
shorts.
rip these off. I probably will in the future. In the future, when these pants are done being pants, give me
when
shorts.
they're done being
They're
pants.
gonna become shorts.
Ben is very eco-friendly. He's all about
Yes.
recycling.
And then the bottom parts are
upscaling.
going to become like arm sleeves.
Okay, all right. That's enough about Ben's appearance.
Yes.
Although I'm pretty sure I'm going to make fun of his appearance at some point during
Yes.
this recording. We normally don't do episodes like this because we don't like to do reviews per se about like content, Asian shows, great movies, yada yada. Even if there's a great show, usually we don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the fact that we both saw the show Beef and we both thought it was the fucking greatest thing.
Yes.
And disclaimer, I thought about doing a non-spoiler one, but I really don't want to because I think that makes the conversation a little bit hard to have. So if you guys have not seen Beef, what the fuck are you doing? And the second point is we're doing this thing like so late. It's probably like 2-3 months after the thing actually came out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
by this time, if you haven't watched Beef and you're listening to something and you get spoilers with warning, then it's your own fault.
Yeah, but you only have yourself to blame.
So please, if you haven't watched the show, pause this podcast right now, go binge the show, and then come right back here.
Yes, with 500 pennies.
You're trying to plug the subscription right away.
I'm doing it right now. So right off the bat. Yeah,
Great show.
great fucking show. I'm not going to lie. I also just didn't have time. I was like, damn, I didn't want to watch the show.
Did you only watch the show because we wanted to talk about it for the podcast? Because I saw the show and I thought, oh my God, this is great. I want to talk about it, but we don't do TV media reviews per se.
Nope.
And I didn't trust that you were going to be able to actually prep because you have to watch the show to talk about it. It's not one of those things where, guys, normally when we have our normal episodes, we just come up with a topic, light show notes, and we just bullshit our way through.
Yep.
No thinking. Zero
Yeah.
thinking. But this actually requires time to watch the show.
It does. It does. I guess the funny part about that is let's say if you catch this previews beforehand, I had to cancel a lot due to some circumstances. So I remember Lingjie was like, "Yo, if we're gonna do this episode, I have to make sure that you fucking finish watching everything."
Because I'm not going to talk about when you've watched, let's say, half the episode.
Right,
One
exactly.
episode. There's just no point.
Yeah. And then I was like, this motherfucker, I was already at work and I was like, yo, I'm not in the mood. But then, I was like, okay, let me just, I remember I looked it up. I was like, okay, how many episodes are there in Beef?
It's only 8 episodes.
10.
10? Okay, that's not that
10
much.
episodes. And then their duration ranges from like 30 to about 40 minutes.
Yeah, it ranges quite a bit. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I was like plugging the math. I was like, okay, if I do like 3, I could do 3 episodes a night.
It's doing math.
I'm like, okay, I should be able to watch it. I ended up just binge watching as much as I can because it was just so fucking
It was
good.
so good. It like engulfs you.
Yeah, yo, by the way, shout out to A24 again. They just
Again, it's
fucking,
A24.
I didn't even know it was by A24. I was like, no way. And then, yo, from the jump, I was just like, wow, like this was, yeah, it blew my expectations. I'm glad we're doing an episode about it. Fucking amazing. Great
Right, and I'm going to try
all
to
out.
talk about this episode, not just reviewing the actual show itself, but the reason why I love Beef so much is so much of the themes of the show and so much of the small little points that they show you are so based in real life, specifically about like Asian culture and like what it means to be Asian in this world, and
Yeah.
just about like people's mentalities overall, if you're Asian or not. So I'm going to try to steer this conversation more about those parts of it and not as much about just talking about each episode
Yeah.
one by one or something like that.
I think it's a Beef is a great gateway introduction to the Asian diaspora.
I loved- If you're a new listener, Ben does not know how to pronounce that word properly. Please go back to the past episodes where he
A lot of things about that show hit really close to home.
it hits so close to home.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, I went in not knowing what it was.
Same.
I just thought based on the first episode and the trailers, it was gonna be like a road rage kind of comedy.
Like a rom-com even.
Right. That's what
I
that's
thought
literally what
I
that was gonna be
bro.
about. And for the first episode, it kind of does seem like that,
It
but
does.
it gets way, way fucking deeper. So 1 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it 10 kimchi jars.
I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10. Like
10 out of 10.
I don't give grades that easily, and usually I give grades based on like how a movie and show make me feel. Because I have the memory of a goldfish sometimes when it comes to like comedy and
okay.
to TV shows names.
Yeah.
Like I'm not good with that particular thing. I barely remember what Beef was about at this point.
I still have a good idea. I still remember like the last episode from the beginning. It was then they got to a fight over the parking thing. It's 2 people kind of going into like their own shit. One's an art collector kind of thing. The other one is like a struggling contractor. And
The reason why I thought you would love to watch it, because Steven Yeun, who plays the main character, hold on, I have a list of all the names, because like I said, I'm bad with names. He plays Danny, right?
Danny.
Okay, Steven plays Danny. Danny plays a Korean guy in he's probably like in his 20s or early 30s, not too old, not too young as well.
Right.
He's struggling with his life.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's poor. And I thought Ben would love this character.
I did relate to him a lot, actually.
Right?
Like as an older son.
Plus, he has the younger brother that he has
that
to take
part.
care of. I was like, yo, this is legit Ben's life.
Yo, I remember at one point where they like the first time like they're talking and he's like on his computer and talking about crypto and shit.
Yeah.
I really felt that. I was like, oh my God, this is literally me. And then getting the phone call from the mom and the dad. I was like, oh my God, that's me right there. Yeah, those moments, like him just like scarfing down the Burger King and just like,
Who's your favorite character from the show?
oh man, that's hard. There's so many good ones, man. Ali Wong was fucking great.
I have never seen her do a full length thing like this. She's
didn't
done
know
the
she could
movie. She's done the rom com with the.
Oh yeah. Henry Golding was it?
Yes. No,
Was it Henry
actually,
Golding?
I have no fucking idea.
I forgot. I
She was in a rom com with somebody.
Oh, Randy guy, right? That
Randall Park?
Randall Park.
Yes,
It was Randall Park.
yes.
Yeah.
So she has done movies, but this was the first time that I saw her do like it's a comedy still, but it's like also like a drama. She does
So
a
it
more
was like
serious.
a thriller. Yeah.
Props to her. She did a really good job, much better than I would have thought.
She was really great. Ali Wong. By the way, if you haven't seen her comedy specials, please go back to them. That's another plug. She is fucking hilarious. She doesn't like Koreans, apparently. So fucking, I love her. I love Ali Wong. Also, that scene where she does with the gun. She's like,
Oh, where she gets hot with the gun?
yeah,
Starts,
bro.
yeah.
I was like, man, this is hot. I was like, God, Ali Wong is so. Ali Wong, I don't know what it is. I've always thought Ali Wong was super hot. Like, there's just something about. I was like, I know you're hot.
She's like 3'6" also. She's like a tiny person.
Yeah, you're right. She is tiny. The scene where she's like running,
Yeah.
and you see her on the street. That's a good perspective of like you really see how tiny she is.
She's like half your height, probably.
Yeah. She is. God, let's see. Ali Wong.
She's your favorite character.
She's a stand-up comedian. I think Ali Wong might be. She's up there. Yeah.
I like Steven's character, Danny. Which is like a cop-out choice because he's the main character.
Right.
Or like there are two main characters. There's two protagonists in the whole show. Yo, you figure out so much about Danny's mentality and how fucked up it is through the course of the entire episode. I mean, the whole series. And like towards the end, when he starts to like actually telling you some of the fucked up things he's done to his brother directly, his younger brother and shit. My main takeaway
was crazy.
My main takeaway from all this was that everyone, no matter how they express themselves outwardly or how they portray themselves to the public, we're all like deeply flawed on the inside.
Deeply,
like to a point where it's not even that you're depressed or that you're seeking help per se. It's just that everyone has like these demons inside of them. All this shit that you're trying to deal with on the inside, no matter what you look like to the whole world, right?
Yeah.
It's such a real point. It's like we do this podcast. I seem like a great guy. Amazing human being, right?
Look at this piece of shit.
But
fucking piece of shit.
But like, I've got my own demons on the inside too. I deal with a lot of shit. I've got this, not, I don't want to say that it's like a fake version of me that's for the podcast or for like my family, for my friends or anything. But it's still, there are things that you don't outwardly show the world.
I get that, yeah.
No matter if you're trying to hide them or not. Yeah. And I think like this really gives you a sense that each person is so fucking flawed in their own way.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a person that probably has their shit together completely that doesn't have some of these demons inside of them.
Yeah. Can I ask you this since we asked who our favorite was? Who was your least favorite? I know mine.
Let me think. Least favorite. Ali Wong's husband?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Yeah, my God.
This is not.
Yeah, my God.
Let me go look up his name before we actually shit on him, okay?
Yeah,
so it is what it is. George, played by Joseph Lee.
Okay,
so
I guess
Joseph Lee,
Korean.
I've seen him in other stuff before, but George,
he looks very familiar.
That character,
yeah,
there's something about him, his vibe and everything, because he kept trying to like play like a nice guy, and even on the show itself, he was outwardly a nice guy, but him too, right? He had some weird shit going on in his head too.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, you're right.
What were you annoyed with him? Like exactly? Why was he your least favorite character?
I think it's because since Ali Wong was like my favorite, she's trying to be the glue, and this guy is just so like nonchalant about everything. Like he's too nonchalant for me.
But he's nonchalant in like a supportive way also.
Right, but
he's trying to be supportive, but just in
like
his weird way.
When Danny took a piss over the bathroom and you see George cleaning it up.
Oh, and he's like,
he's trying to understand on the guy's side.
He's trying to be super understanding of the guy.
I'm like, yo, dude, if I did that to your bathroom, if anyone came to your bathroom and did that, and like purposely pissed everywhere, I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker up.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, yo, my guy, like, he's like, maybe we should try to be understanding. No, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. This is the time where we get revenge.
It's not even about that he pissed in your bathroom. It's that he did that to your wife.
Exactly.
Like, that's the part that would like piss me off. If like someone did that to me and I was single or something, I would get angry, but I would get more angry because another person is doing that to your wife. It's
in your home, bro.
In your home. It's like, don't disrespect my partner like that.
Bro. Like, and then he was like, he wanted her to handle it. It's like, wait, you want me to talk to her?
Because he's a very passive character.
Right, and I get it. Like, it makes sense. He grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth. He's an artist. But it was little things like that. I was like, damn.
What did you think about his art, though?
I mean, I honestly, I didn't think it was bad.
Really?
Because I think art is just so subjective that I like that they make fun of the idea of art, though.
Right, because it looks like turd. It looks like shit. It's meant to actually. I think they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
It's not like they took like a square and it just said, this is art, right? And it's just like weird. It literally, he's making art in the shape of shit.
Yeah, it was kind of like, I don't know if it's true. Like, this is a deep dive, but there was some like, satire in it, in the fact of like, when they're talking about the art, right? Like the one with the chair, it's in the shape of his mom's ass.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my God. It's like, and then it was really funny that the blonde art curator chick, what was really funny is like, because I could just go to China and get it for way cheaper. When she said that.
Oh, fuck.
What's up?
I take back what I said. My favorite character is not Danny, Steven. It's not, it's
the blonde lady?
It's George, the husband's mom.
Oh, yeah. She was cool too.
She was a single mom. Her husband had passed.
Yes.
George's dad has passed.
Yes.
It's George. I'm not fucking this part up.
That's okay. Well, let's just say George.
Husband is George.
Yeah.
We'll just call him the husband.
The husband.
The husband's mother she's my favorite character because I think she's one of the few characters during the show that realized how the world worked.
I know what you're saying.
She realized that Ali was cheating.
Exactly.
But she was like, okay, this is what it is. My son, the husband, cannot survive without you. I know what he is as a human being.
Exactly.
If he didn't have you, he would not be able to survive.
Yep.
I get that you cheated on him. This is going to be our secret because I need you for my son. Like, she understood how the world worked, and she was doing it, for the benefit of her son. You can argue the fact that if you love someone, tell them the truth, like, tell your kids the truth, let them handle it and shit. But, she's doing it from like a very caring, motherly kind of way.
There was a scene in the parking lot where she closed the door, they went shopping, and she just was like honest with her. That's a real time. I was like, wow, that's actually like the most honest, being the bigger person kind of moment that the show severely lacked.
Yeah, she's one of the more like very subtly real characters. Because I'm trying to imagine if my son had his wife cheat on him, like what the fuck would I do? Let's say he's super happy, right?
Yeah.
She's working, she's providing.
Yeah.
He's at home with the kids.
Yeah.
I know he's not emotionally, financially, everything stable to be by himself. And I found out that my son's wife cheated on him. A part of me would be like, I don't want to tell him that because it's gonna kill him and destroy him.
And then think about the daughter. Think about the kid too.
Yeah, the grandkid, like my perspective grandkid. Yeah,
I would have handled it the same way as the mom.
Really? You would have just like kept the shut?
I would have told the cheater, I'd be like, I get what you're doing, but you know what? In the end, like, I know you're trying your best. You got to provide. I can't break this family up.
Well, let's say you were in George, the husband's shoes. Would you want to find out, like, in real life, if you were in a...
If I found out my wife did what she did, I guess if you
didn't find out, I'm saying, if it happened and you didn't find out, would you want to find out?
Oh, shit.
Would you rather just be in bliss and not know anything? Or would you rather actually know the truth and deal with all the bullshit?
Honestly, man.
Emotionally, financially?
Honestly, man, I think everyone has some sort of trust issues. I think in that sense, I'm going to beat myself up and always suspect something, especially like if something's a little off. Like, the little things like the combination lock being changed.
So you're saying you would rather know? You would rather go to the bullshit?
I think so, yeah, because I just know how I am. Like, I'm a terrible liar.
Well, that's you.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a terrible liar, and I can't, like, some people are really good at masking things. I think I'm terrible at it. I'm just straightforward. I'd rather just admit, I'm a fuck up than just try to pretend I'm not.
But if you were on the receiving end, you would also want to know?
I think so. I think I might want to. I'm not sure. I really can't say. I really don't know. Like, because it depends. Maybe I was
that would
such a
break
piece
up your
of shit.
marriage. That would break up your family. Your kid would have to deal with having two parents split up.
Right, exactly.
Let's say you would go poor.
I don't know how badly I, was the reason why she cheated. You know what I'm saying? Like, just so many things like I have to think about. Like, it varies. I'm not trying to justify cheating.
Yeah.
But put it this way, I've dated women that I found out were pretty much cheating behind their man's back. Well, once they explained it to me.
Behind their man or you?
No.
Okay.
Like, and then I found out. And then I remember this one girl I was dating. She was like, oh, by the way, I still see my ex-boyfriend like every week. And I was like, why? She's like, oh, because we share dogs together. I'm like, what the
dogs?
Fuck? Yeah, like, how some couples buy dogs together? So now it feels like it's almost like having your children.
Yeah, your current dog was from that situation.
I never let my ex see my dog. I was very strict on that, actually.
For 14 plus years.
Yes, and I do feel
bad.
bad.
Got full custody of the dog.
Yeah, I do feel bad about that, but it's my dog because you knew it was your responsibility.
You're talking to her right now.
Yeah, and you did, and I gave you all the options. This is me being this is like a Lingjie thing. I told her if you're gonna get a dog, it's a huge responsibility. Make sure your parents are okay. That was the biggest thing. She lied about all of that.
Oh,
that's what it was.
Okay, so then the dog was with you as opposed to her.
So I had to force the dog. I remember I brought Sam. That's the name of the dog, right? I was like, surprise! And I let Sam run into the house. My dad was like,
shit.
What the fuck is this shit? And my dad was like, we were gonna have a fucking dog.
Ben had that first dog already at that time.
My dad's like, dude, what the fuck are you thinking? He was still a puppy and shit. So I was like, Dad, if we don't keep Sam, they're gonna kill him. And he's like, are you serious?
Yeah, but they were not.
No, I mean, that she's like, wait, I was like, are you serious? Like, yeah, they're gonna put him to sleep. My dad's like, fuck. I was like, how about this, Dad? Let's just keep him until we find him a new home. He's
yeah, smart move.
Yeah,
move.
So I said, fine.
4D chess.
Yes, and then we just end up keeping him. And
Ben used all his brain power during that year.
No, I'm not lying. But I was so mad. I remember I was so mad at my ex at the time because of that. Because I was like, yo, that was a huge responsibility. You just left me this child
Yo, I tell my wife that all the time. She always says that she wants a dog. I love dogs. You know me, but
yeah, you're an
I love
animal lover.
dogs.
Yeah, dude.
I love cats. I used to work at a pet shop.
Yeah, man.
I get the whole life of it, but I know personally that I don't want to deal with the commitment of having an animal that depends on you, like to take them out, to care after them.
The taking out part, especially for a dog.
Yes, because you can't
it.
ignore your dog. Like, you have to take them out so that they exercise, that they experience the world. You can't have a dog just be sheltered in the house. Like, you're doing them a disservice if you get a pet and you just like board them up all the time. Like, I don't want that life for a dog. So I also know that I don't have the time nor the patience to deal with that, even though I love animals. So my wife. So I tell her, and it's an open agreement. She's probably listening to this right now, and this is still true. I'll say this publicly. Sweetie, you can get a dog whenever you fucking want. You can get the biggest dog, the smallest dog. You can get 20 dogs if you want.
I know where you're going to go with this,
But I've told her, if you get a dog, you're doing 99% of the work. If you can commit to doing 99% of the work to properly take care of an animal, you can get as many. You can get a horse if you want.
You can get a farm.
You can get a whole fucking farm.
Fucking cattle this shit.
I'll eat the pork, though. You can get as many animals as you want.
Yeah.
And
I know what you mean.
She has not taken me up on the offer because she knows
the
there's a lot of work.
The walking the dog part is the worst. So like even for me, sometimes I get home really late. A lot of times I'm really shit faced too. So I'm like, oh, all right, time to go out. And so
it's like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yo, and he's ready. Yo, he's like,
you're throwing off your dog's sleep schedule.
Yeah, I know. He's like, yeah, bro. You know, like I reek of alcohol. I go outside with him.
He's never seen the sun. He just sees the moon all the time.
Yeah, that guy for my dad. You know, like.
Oh yeah.
So they help each other because my dad needs to move anyway. So
okay, getting back to the show. The husband George, right?
George, yes.
And then Ali Wong. What is Ali Wong's character's name?
Oh shit, I forgot.
That's why I have these notes because we have shit.
Mandy.
Amy.
Oh, I was close.
George and Amy, husband and wife. So
yeah.
Amy cheats on George.
Yeah.
That part's not that important.
Not really.
I just want to ask you this question. George, then he seems like, based on everything, that he's very dependent on Amy, that he needs the wife, that he can't do anything without her.
And he doesn't realize it.
And he seems like he's very understanding because he's passive. But the moment he actually finds out that she's fully cheated on him, he immediately says, I want a divorce. What are your thoughts on that? Given his character, given the situation, is he doing the right thing?
I think it's fine for him to react that way in the moment, the way he found out.
But he just put his foot down right away. There was no discussion. There was no like, let's try to fix this.
I know.
Once I found out that you fully cheated on me, sorry, divorce lawyer.
I'm gonna assume that like afterwards, maybe if there is I don't know if they can't remake Beef, can they? Like season 2?
It's done.
Damn, I really want that nucleus there back again and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, can we? Yo, if they're gonna do a Beef 2, can me and Lingjie please be extras? We will do it for free.
I would do anything for free.
Yo, I would love to be in that kind of shit. Yeah, going back to that question, honestly, yeah. Initially, I'm just gonna be like, that's actually a really selfish dickhead move.
Right, that was my first thought. I was like,
I agree. Yeah,
you're not gonna at least try to forgive her, to make it work, especially because you have a fucking kid. And I know it's because I'm a father, so my point of view is like a little bit skewed.
Right.
Sometimes you have to put your kid above your own personal feelings and try to make it work for the kid.
That's why, yeah. Going back to your original question about would you try to make it work still? Yeah, for the kid, I would still have to try to.
Right, but his first reaction was like, "Sorry, divorce."
Yeah,
that's it.
I took the kid. Ignore.
Yeah. I thought that was a pretty dick move on his part.
The character he plays is very like hippie man child.
Yes, it's a fucking man child. That's the perfect thing. Yes.
Yeah. So like
he doesn't know how the real world works, and his mom is there because she gets how it works.
Yeah. I'm watching. I'm like, God, what an embarrassment of like you really see the suffering of what Ali Wong Amy goes through. It's heavy. Along with Danny, the whole thing with the whole hibachi grills with the carbon monoxide thing. That was
that was from the very beginning.
That was such a dark meaning afterwards when you realize what he was trying to do.
He was trying to commit suicide, and you didn't get that until he fully explained why.
When you watch it, I'm just like, oh, he's a scam artist or something. But then you realize, oh my God, like, the moment he went to church, and then he started breaking down.
That was a real moment too.
I've had that moment.
So let's talk about Danny because we're kind of jumping all over the place.
Sorry,
we talked about George, the husband. I think we have certain feelings on that.
Yeah,
he is representative of a lot of people nowadays where they're so pampered and they're shielded from everything that they kind of just don't get how the world really, really works.
Exactly. Yes.
His mother is like the realist. She gets how the world actually works, and she's trying to protect her kid in the best way that she can, given how his kid is and given how that whole family structure was. Mm-hmm. That's another part of the world, right? I think Danny is the most interesting character. Danny is Steven Yeun. He plays the main protagonist in this. He's Korean American. His parents are overseas in Korea due to poor financial choices on his end and on their end here in this country. And he's basically working his adult life to try to make enough money to bring them back.
Yeah.
And at the same time, he has a crummy younger brother who's just trying to like get rich quick kind of schemes, right?
Yeah, Danny's also not perfect too at
He's,
all.
yo, Danny
Far
is
from it.
He's probably the most flawed character.
Yeah, dude.
He is by far the most flawed character because everyone else kind of like some of the stuff they do makes sense. When you find out what Danny does towards the end of it,
Danny kind of ruined everyone's lives.
He did.
If you really think about it.
He ruined his brother's life.
Yeah.
The part where he says
the college application.
Exactly. When his brother tried to apply to college and Danny just took the letters and just threw them in the trash. How the fuck do you do that to your younger brother?
I was like, whoa, that's a really fucked up.
That's like sabotaging his entire thing. That's his entire life just to keep him at home with him because Danny feels lonely. He feels like people shouldn't be doing better than he does.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I've had friends like that. I had to like cut them out.
Who try to like hold you back?
Yeah. Like it's crazy. I'm not saying you. If anything, you want me to over succeed.
I want you to succeed
so you could just
so
chill.
fucking bad.
So you could just chill.
I just can't do anything for you.
Yeah.
I will send your college application to the college. I will write you a
You'll do it for
referral letter.
ChatGPT it. But yeah, I've had a friend like that, and it's really sad. You could see Danny's younger brother. He had that starry look in his eye, that potential, and now you see him. He looks dead inside.
Yeah,
he hates life,
going through the motions.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like
he can never really be happy for his brother because I think what's connected with him throwing on his brother's college application is that he's the kind of person, or at least that part of his personality is the kind of people where they just can't be happy for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like when you are doing something good and you prosper, or you have a friend that does something good, you need people in your life.
It's just be like, yo,
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it. Like
I don't want anything from you.
Exactly. Like I'm not jealous. I don't want more money from you now that you're making more money. I'm just genuinely happy that you're doing good things with yourself, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's not connected to me and how I feel and how it makes me feel. I'm happy that you're happy and you're succeeding. That's it. Period.
Yeah.
And like Danny is not about that life at all.
You realize that about him. It's he does a lot of backstabbing. He does it to his cousin technically.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Threw his cousin into jail.
Yeah. There was a weird thing. I don't know if you noticed. The crows. There was a lot of
crows in the beginning, and they finally explained what it was at the end.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't. I might have missed that then.
So there's a part where Danny was in church or something, and he was talking, and like one of the other side characters who knew Danny as a child was saying that, when Danny was a kid. Oh, actually, it's his cousin. His cousin was saying like when Danny was a kid, he found this crow, and the crow was hurt, and he brought it home, and he nursed it back to health.
I do remember that.
And then
part.
he released the crow, and then like the crow was following him around or some shit. So I think that's connected to it. That's why the crows quote unquote take care of Danny because he nursed him back to health. And then
I see. That's why that scene where the crow attacked Amy.
Right.
Oh.
Because they also had this joke that was made
that.
sometime during the series where they were saying like crows are one of the few creatures, and this is probably not factual, that like they'll learn something and they'll tell other crows about it. So like all the crows know everything because they gossip.
Crows are actually one of the most highly intelligent animals out there.
Right. But I'm sure they don't tell each other everything.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
So I think it's implied that Danny's crow as a kid was like telling the other crows,
like, yo, look out for
this guy because he saved my life.
He's part of us, bro. He's gang, son, like that.
That was like a weird thing, but
okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I was like, there's an analogy to this, like the crow thing. I was like, is this like some Edgar Allan Poe shit, that they're doing? But that makes a lot of sense.
So
that's cool.
Danny's character is like the ones that bring people down for his own success.
Yeah.
I would say more people are like that than the opposite. More people are willing to either not actually be happy for your success, and try to pull you down, as opposed to actually being genuinely happy for you.
Yeah, it was just there was a lot of action when you think about it. Like, would you say it's Steven Yeun's best performance? Because I think this is the first time I got to see like his full range of acting.
What's he been in? He's been in Minari. He was pretty good in that.
The Walking Dead.
Well, he was okay in that.
Yeah,
I mean that's what brought him to stardom, so that has its place. But I mean this plus Minari is probably one of his best performances for sure.
Right, like his.
I just like this a lot more because his character was so flawed.
Yeah,
and he played it so fucking well.
Yeah. David Cho's character was hilarious. The Cho Bros, remember that?
Cho Bros.
The Cho Bros.
Oh, one of my main takeaways, and if you have a couple, we can go back and forth. One of my main takeaways is that everyone is like this weird, empty person that's just chasing and looking for a purpose in life.
Mm-hmm.
each character there was just trying to find what their purpose in life was. Like Danny, for instance, his outward purpose was that he was trying to get his parents back, right? But he went through depression, suicide, because he didn't know what the fuck he wanted to do with his life.
Yeah, yeah.
His younger brother, the same shit, right?
Yeah.
Get rich quick schemes. He didn't know what the fuck he was trying to do with his life. At certain points, he thought he was the reason for his own failures.
Yeah, for most of the
Ali
time.
Wong, same shit, right? She's chasing money. She's chasing all this jazz. But at the end of it, what's she really trying to do?
Right.
Even like the rich white character lady who's like,
Oh, the art curator. Yeah.
same shit too, right? She's talking about like, when you're getting old, it's just about grabbing on and holding on to as much as you can before you're dead.
Great fucking show. I was even thinking about rewatching it again. I was like, I would like it was so good. I was like, I wouldn't mind watching this again just because like I feel like there's so many things I missed. And then like you now know the characters better.
Yeah, because you
No.
see the final arc with everything.
Did you say was there anything that like really struck a chord with you, a moment in the show that was like
Well,
really
I said this before. We're all just so fucked up. That's why I love the show so much. Because once you got to like the latter 25% or a third of the series,
Yeah.
and they all started like showing their flaws and showing you what they actually did with their lives, I was like, we're all so fucked up.
Yeah.
We're all so fucked up in our each weird little ways. We're all trying to chase money in some weird way. We're all trying to irrationally chase money. When we get there, we don't know what happiness actually is.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to say like I'm not happy, because I think for the most part I am pretty happy where I am,
Yeah.
and I'm not trying to chase that money at this point in my life. But it's so true though, because at certain points in my life I probably was like that too,
Yeah.
where you're irrationally like trying to only chase money because you think that's the final solution to your entire life.
Right. You know, also, I don't know if you noticed this, but like I loved all the soundtracks that they were using.
Yeah, it was good.
There was a lot of things. I was like, oh my god, we grew
Very
up with
subtle,
this shit.
but yeah.
It was very like it's so relatable to maybe our generation specifically. I
Yeah.
remember at one point they played Keen.
Oh shit, yeah.
I remember, and they just kept playing it. The scene where like she, like when she was just in the car, she was crying, trying to call George, and it kept going to voicemail. It was like, oh simple thing,
What have you done?
And then you just see her like, it's getting
Harder to rely on.
And when that was hitting, I was just like, and then she goes to Burger King, she's eating the sandwich. I was like, damn, I've been there. This is the low. You know, it's that low you're hitting.
And like, how do you pick yourself up from that low?
Yeah.
Because one of the things that they said during the series was Western therapy doesn't work on Eastern minds.
Yes, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, there was a lot of good one-line zingers. I'm too dumb to say or remember those one-liners, but there was a lot of good shit there.
Yo, that's true though. I can only speak about it because we are Asian, but it's true that the way
It is
our
true.
minds work and the way that
Yeah.
Western therapy is meant to like heal you
Heal.
mentally doesn't work directly with us. It has to be adjusted to the way that we see things.
Yeah, like the scene where like remember they have that intimate scene where George and Amy are like just like they have their hands on each other. I was like, God, that's so corny.
Oh, like that weird hippie mumbo jumbo where they're like just
Yeah.
sitting and they're holding
Yeah,
hands
in
and they're
the
trying
dark.
to feel each other's
And-
energy or some shit.
And I was like, how much longer is it? Oh, they said we should do the full 30. I started cracking. I was like, this is so stupid. You know,
It's
the little things. I mean, I'm sure it might work, but it's just funny when you see it like there. It's funnier because you see how they're not at each other. They're not really compatible. if you
right. Yeah,
think
they're
about
going
it.
through couples therapy. They're
And-
going through like all these Western parts of like
and he
trying to
doesn't
fix your
realize
mind,
it.
and it's not working.
You know, he really doesn't know his wife at all.
Right.
That was the sad part about the whole thing. The little daughter, it was hilarious when they at the scene when they're trying to rob him and stuff, and the little girl's like, "This is fun."
Yeah, yeah.
Remember?
Once you got in the backseat of the car.
Yeah, and what's it? David Cho's character, he plays a funny gangster. I gotta say, like when he's trying to like do the ransom thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, she has all these crowns." They're like $2 million. I was like, "Oh shit." All right, fine. Let's do that. Yo, also, what's it? People were saying that I remind them of him. I'm like a little offended and a little not.
What'd you think about the actual end? Like both the parts where some of them
Oh.
die, and also,
Oh man.
excuse me, I'm also burping. The part where Amy and Danny get together in the desert, they're stuck there,
Yeah.
and like finally they're able to be themselves.
Yeah.
And like
I love that.
they
Actually.
connect with each other because
love
they
that.
both realize that they've been searching for like this. There's something in them that doesn't make sense, and they could never find a person that had that same feeling except with each other.
They in a way like trauma bonded, and it was great because you realize like, oh shit, like they both were just struggling people, and they kind of just caught each other at bad moments, but it was such a misunderstanding that got worse and worse
Yeah.
for them, and then they just try to revenge fuck each other pretty much.
Yeah.
At the end, when George finds them and stuff, him again being a piece of shit, overreacts,
Yeah.
right? That pissed me off. That really did.
When he shot Danny.
Yeah, so I was just like, fuck, man, but he wasn't dead. And then I think Amy,
it finished off with Danny was in the hospital, but he's alive.
And then she hugs him.
And you can also see how short she is.
Yes, and you see
she's so short.
I was just like thinking, I was like, oh, you know what? This is great. Like,
they have each other, sort of.
Yeah, sort of. So we don't know like where beef will take you. Like you said, I don't think there is going to be.
No, there's not. I think it's meant for you to. It's a semi-ambiguous ending, which is not really my favorite types of endings. But I get it.
Right, you can't top it. I feel like there's like it wouldn't really make sense.
Yeah.
Beef was a very It was just a great show. Like I just loved everything about that. So relatable, and you really do kind of get a connection of Asian Americans. A lot of it is true.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
People are gonna say,
would this show make sense if it was non-Asian characters? Because
no.
But like some of my takeaways, like about people being flawed, that's not an Asian thing necessarily. That's just people in general being flawed.
But what was so cool about Beef was that it was like a very modern, contemporary take about like what Asian Americans like. It broke the model minority of what the Asian American person is. That's what I was trying to say.
Not successful, not really have their shit together.
You see that Asian people will backstab each other. You will see it's all relatable to family stuff, but it was cool because it's like you saw most parts like, oh yeah, like not all Asians are the same. Like our curator kind of was hinting like the Asians are kind of the same. You know, like that's the thing about it. She was like the old school racism character.
Yeah.
And then, like there's just so many different elements about it that they showed. Oh, this is the one show where people, if they come up to me and be like, yo, I watched Beef. I'm proud of being like, yo, that's what's up.
Yeah.
It's when people come up to me and say, yo,
Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah, Crazy Rich Asians. I'm not proud of that.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, Shang-Chi, fucking Tokyo Drift. I had one of my bouncers literally be like, yo, Ben, you know that movie from Fast and Furious? Bro, I know where you're going to go with this. Louis, shut the fuck up. DK, yeah. It's like, yo, you know, bro. And he starts pointing finger. I'm like, yo, you're fired, bro.
Dun.
Tokyo, and you gonna. Did you know that was produced by Pharrell, by the way?
Really? That's so old.
So I don't know if you knew.
Was that when he was just producing stuff and not really doing much of his own work?
I think he was still like NERD. Okay. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh shit. Nerd. Yeah.
Remember he had the Asian guy.
Damn.
Remember
that's a throwback.
Shit? Yeah. So
that's a fucking throwback.
So I don't know if you noticed, but like I know how it opens like dun, like the four count beat.
Yeah.
That's actually Pharrell's trademark. So anytime you hear a song that repeats the beat 4 times in a row in the beginning, that's Pharrell saying that I produced this track.
Huh.
So that's a little,
That's a bit of useless knowledge.
But it's cool though, right?
I'll put that in my back pocket and I'll see if I can ever regurgitate that to someone that cares.
Yeah, you'll be like, oh, that's like a real cool piece of trivia that won't help me in life.
Well, useless.
Yeah, but
Ben has his useless trivia.
But yeah, like this is the first Asian show that I'm like, I would like to talk about, like about the Korean church thing. You kind of see it. Korean churches I've talked
like
to you
cult.
about it.
It's like a fucking cult, yeah.
And it's bullshit in a way, we're like.
Ben says this as a Catholic.
I am. I'm a Catholic. I was a Christian. I've been to both churches. I support church. But it just shows you that it's, there are some fucked up things to it where Danny's ex-lover, news lover was still, jealous of this guy.
Him, yeah.
And this guy was a praise team leader, but you could tell he was just fucking, lying through his teeth, smiling.
Once again, like everyone is fucked up. Even the church praise leader, preacher kind of guy, like the goody two shoes, like he looks like it. He's also fucked up on the inside too.
Exactly, Like he was there at the scene where the fire was happening.
But he didn't start the fire. That was actually Danny's fault.
Yeah, which I thought was weird because if Danny did that, like the fact that he still went to the guy with the hammer, that means like...
No, but he didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, he fucked up by the electrical wire. It was an accident with the wiring.
It's
so
like...
he really thought someone else must have sabotaged.
Right,
Okay.
Right.
Thank you for
but
clarifying that.
But the fact that like when he realized he himself was the reason why the house burned down, he did not look in himself. Instead, he told his younger brother, yo, it's that fucking crazy chick. She burned down this house. He always defaults to blaming someone else and never looks inside and says, this is my fault. I need to change.
It's crazy because if it was nuts how it ended towards the end too.
Yeah.
When with the robbery. By the way, shout out to Rex Dizzy and Andrew Santino.
Yeah.
The mob guys. Great performances. You guys play funny gangsters. It was weird, like especially when David Cho was like, talking with Amy. He's like, I can't go back, blah, blah, blah. Like when like the cops are there and shit.
Yeah. And
he still decided to like, fuck it. We're going to do a shootout.
Guns blazing, yeah.
I don't know why. That really struck a chord with me. I was just like, oh my God, the desperation. I think it was just a great performance. Like you felt the desperation in everyone.
Great word. Everyone was desperate to hang on to what they had or
Yeah,
to achieve
dude.
something.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like Amy's character, so desperate to like sell her company, make money, and just retire.
Yeah.
But she fucking couldn't.
Yeah.
Danny's so desperate just to be successful in some way to prove
For
to his parents.
Yeah.
His younger brother, so desperate just to
that
like
crypto.
that crypto.
Remember what he says? Like, yo, it's easy, bro. You go from 1,000 to 10,000, 10,000 to 100,000, 100,000 to a million, and that's it. And he's like, dude, that doesn't explain anything.
You're just saying words.
Yeah, you're just saying words. That was so relatable.
Not gonna lie, when he said that, I was like, "This is fucking Ben." I was like, "This is fucking Ben." Like, Ben just thinks like you make a couple moves, you have like 6 figures, you're done, you're good to go. I'm like, you're just saying things. Those are just words. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Shit. Yeah. I agree.
It's like, okay, we'll try to wrap this part up with our general thoughts. I think that what I loved about it was that it portrayed Asian Americans not as crazy rich, not as kung fu fighting, not as like, not even as first generation people to this country trying to struggle. Because I think that is a good side plot of a lot of Asian American films where they're coming here and they're trying to figure things out. I think that's a great story to tell.
Yeah.
This is more about like people like you and I would say, or later generations, like how our generation of Asian American people are just so fucked up.
I'm just glad that it just showed that not all Asians are that smart, and like they get desperate. And I kind of related to that. I was like, oh shit, I totally get this character now. Great casting, great sound work. Thank you for fucking playing Keen. That was great.
But you're just.
I love Keen. I saw him live once. I remember I got very emotional. Keen's great.
On to our favorite part of the whole podcast, ranting and raving. This is the part where Ben and I take a couple minutes to bitch about something shitty in our lives or rave about something good.
Yeah.
Do you usually go or do I usually go?
You can go first.
Okay.
I just feel like I always go first.
I'm going to rave, and this might get a little bit long and tangenty.
Go for it.
I was on a recent live stream with our friend Kevin over at Toying Around.
Oh, I was there for you. I was there.
Ben was hiding in the back somewhere.
Yes, I was.
We logged in like half an hour early before we went live. Cameras, everything went great. I shit you not. The moment he clicked live, 30 seconds later, my whole camera pooped out.
No way.
It just fucking pooped out for some reason. I still don't know what the fuck happened. So then I was scrambling. I was like messaging him like, dude, my camera just died out, stall. So he's like doing the intro of me, but he's like stalling for time.
Oh shit, there was some real technical difficulties.
I was trying to make the camera work. I was like, okay, this is not going to work for whatever reason. Fuck this. So I grabbed my webcam.
Okay, yeah.
And I quickly connected that shit.
Uh-huh.
And I made it work like that. But it's not the same quality. I couldn't get it to.
No, it's a huge difference.
I couldn't get it to like focus correctly because I was showing off Pokemon cards.
Right.
And it just wouldn't focus as well. It was a whole shit show, but we made it work.
Okay.
Anyways, I talked about on his live stream, one of my things is I think it's okay to be on the toilet and to drink or eat stuff. I'm going to give you a couple seconds to
I really don't
digest this.
No, I don't need to digest this, bro. No, absolutely not.
Why not?
Bro, are you fucking serious? Like,
yeah,
you taking a shit.
I'm taking a shit, and I think it's okay to like...
To have a sandwich? have a fucking burrito?
Well, that's one level above what I'm talking about. I think it's okay to sit there and have a cup of coffee. Have a cup of coffee.
Why are you taking a shit?
Why are you taking a shit? Because a coffee is a natural, like, it gets your bowels moving.
The diuretic and shit?
I think it's okay because you're, number one, multitasking.
Number one, like, and you're speaking to like the most, like, not unhygienically Asian. Number one, there's a lot of shit in the bathroom already that you're just exposing yourself, and now you're ingesting it.
At what point are you actually ingesting it? Play the scenario out. You open the bathroom door, you have your cup of coffee in your hand.
Put it this way, man. I know you're a very clean guy, but like, as a dude, when you piss, there are piss droplets already on the floor.
I'm not pissing and drinking. I'm sitting and taking shit and I'm drinking.
No, I'm talking about prior. Unless like your bathroom is just immaculately clean.
At what point do I touch the piss areas, the contaminated areas, and then touch my mouth? I'm holding a mug and I'm sitting on the toilet and I'm drinking it.
I'm just saying, bro, things be floating around shit, bro. Like there might be shit particles still, like that's all I'm saying.
I'm not doing this in the public toilet, by the way. I'm doing this at home.
At your home.
The comfort of my own home.
Yes. I mean, like, if you want to do it, go for it. I know people that, for example, I'll tell you this. Like, sometimes I like to have a beer when I'm taking a shower.
Wait.
It feels great.
Wait, what the fuck?
You never done this.
Hold on.
What?
I think it's worse that you're drinking a beer in the shower than me sitting on the toilet drinking.
No. Take, all right, we're gonna do a poll. Do a poll.
Hold on.
Oh, hold on. What's up?
When you're showering, I feel like you actively need both your hands to shower.
No.
Is this the reason why you're so dirty? Because you only have one hand to
no,
shower?
First of all, I don't have the beer always just in my hand. I put it on top by the window or something.
But
and then I'll take little sips during moments.
At what point during the showering process do you have a couple moments to grab a beer and drink? Because when I'm showering, I'm constantly in motion and I'm doing stuff.
See, so when you shower, you probably just in and out, right?
Yeah, I shower for the sake of getting clean.
Right. So for me, sometimes when I shower or take a bath, I like baths.
Bath is a different thing. I would say it's okay to drink a beer when having a bath, but the shower is that's a no-go.
Right. So I do both, and sometimes in the shower, I have moments where I'm just I put my head back, I'm slouching kind of. I'm just letting the water feel sometimes just feeling the beads of water. I enjoy that, and then from there I'll be like, all right, let me just take a sip of some.
Do you walk out and get a beer, or you bring the beer?
I bring it inside with me. And I crack it open.
So you know that you're going to spend a good amount of time in there, even if you take a shower.
Yes. And, it's not like I'll say, I have to finish the beer and then I get out. Then once I'm done, I'll take the beer with me. But yeah, I just don't think it's weird. Also, it's different what you're doing because you're ingesting while you're still excreting. I just don't think your body should be doing that. I think it's supposed to be one or the other. So yeah, I actually do think you should ask your wife maybe about that.
Okay. I still think it's okay because I'm in the toilet, I'm sitting, I'm doing my business, I'm having a cup of coffee. I probably have my phone in my other hand and I'm scrolling through the news.
I hope you just get doo-doo in your coffee one day.
When? At what point does the shit flow its way into my cup?
I don't know, bro.
There's no situation in which it's going into my cup.
I just hope you learn your lesson. You just have little doo-doo butter on your fucking on the lip of the cup, and then you just sip.
I think it's more weird that you get a beer ready to go to the shower.
It feels good, bro. Have you? Just try it. It feels good.
I'm sure it tastes. I'm sure it feels good to have a cold beer in the shower.
Yeah, it feels amazing.
But okay, I think here's the main reason why I don't do that, because you live in an apartment where you don't pay for the water. I pay for my fucking water.
Yeah, dude, I can literally just let it run all day.
You could be in the shower for half an hour.
I could donate water to you. That's probably the one thing I could do, and I will never get charged. Water, electricity. Oh, actually, no, we pay for.
You pay for the electricity.
Our gas, technically, it's for burners. Yeah. It's free. Lingjie's like, holy shit.
Okay, maybe if I didn't have to pay for my water bill, I might consider doing that. I would do more.
I will do that for you.
That's why I don't do baths, because
that's a lot of water.
Filling up a bathtub with that's a fucking lot of water.
Yeah.
I look at that bathtub, I'm like, that's $5 right there. That's literally $5 worth of water.
That's the only time I feel like I'm living the luxury life. I'm living that good life right now.
All right, Ben. Shit. What do you have besides this weird bath shower habit of yours? What do you have to rave or rant about today?
I don't understand the obsession with girls and they're fucking just having long ass fingernails. It's nice to watch,
it's a style thing.
It's a style thing, but some of them are so long. So some of these girls, I see them, my workers, we have these handhelds, right? So they put it in.
Handhelds, when you
buy
they put in order or something? Okay.
Yeah. So they go to the table and, right?
Yeah.
But dude, it's so cumbersome. I'm just like that.
Ben's doing a weird motion where he's trying to
like they can't really press it.
Put your hand closer to the mic.
They can't we're just clapping. So that was just fucking clapping with fingers.
Hold on. And hold on. I'm gonna try to make this work.
Oh yeah. That is perfect right there. And then they'll grab me and be like, "Can you put?" Oh my god, just.
Oh, you mean they can't use their fingers on the tablet thing, so they ask you to do it.
And then when I see girls with long fingernails, I instantly think "Oh, you're lazy."
What the fuck?
Or you just don't work.
Disclaimer, Ben.
She's like, "Oh shit, this is what." Disclaimer. He's waving this off yo, shut the fuck up.
I put too much hard work into this podcast to get canceled.
No, okay. What I'm saying is that it's just not practical for you to I don't mind if you have a nice French manicure or something.
Okay, I'm gonna say this in a more lawyerly way. Ben is all about you looking and wearing and putting on whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Up to the point where it becomes not practical.
Yeah, it's if you can't open your own car door because of your own fingernails. You should maybe rethink your life choices.
Or get one of those Teslas where you can push open, but then you need your phone to push open.
Yeah. Also, if we're talking about taking shit too, I'm I can't imagine these girls wiping their ass with these. I feel it's like you're Wolverine and you're about to stab your own asshole. I don't understand it. And then the worst part is they complain when they break it. That's another thing.
Oh, because they're
No.
fucking expensive too.
Yeah.
That's the part that I don't get.
I don't get it.
It's so expensive,
dude. So
it's really expensive.
I like to I look at it, right? I'm like, wow, that looks really nice. How
How
much
much?
is that shit? Dude, some of them shits are in the 3 digits, and it doesn't last a month. So you're spending like $100 on your fucking fingers. Now imagine your toes. I like a lady that tries to take care of herself, but at the same time, like, I think you ladies, some of you just overdo it. Just have a nice personality and brush your teeth.
What the fuck is what the
That's.
disclaimer. Disclaimer.
I'm not saying girls have bad breath. All I'm saying is that like society is teaching women, to overcompensate. When in reality, it's like a lot of you are very beautiful, and personality goes a long way.
Okay, the more lawyerly answer is we love you for who you are.
Yeah,
Just be yourself.
just try to be yourself. It's okay. Like personality goes way above and beyond than just looks. Looks is initially important,
Yeah.
but like
This is why Ben is not in long-term relationships.
no, like you guys all have Wolverine claws now. Like
I'm talking about you.
no, bro. Like the fact that you can't open up your own can of soda is already a red flag for me. Can you do? No, I'm not gonna do
Tinder
it for
profile. Can open my own soda.
you. Yes,
That's all
yes.
Ben looks for.
You know what? If I go on a date with someone, I'm just gonna pass you a can, and I'm like,
That's a test.
yeah, I'm gonna see if you can open it. If you can't,
All right, guys, we're at the outro. Good episode. It's a little bit short, but that's okay.
yeah, that's fine. This is good.
Mainly because I have to go pick up my son soon,
Yes, you do.
and you came late today,
Yes, I did.
so we don't have that much time to get into too much bullshit. But I
No.
hope you guys do enjoy the show. If for some reason you've got through this whole episode and you have not seen Beef, I don't know if we
Yo.
made you want to see it or not see it, but regardless, I think you
see
should watch it.
Yo, for real.
Asian or not, you should fucking watch this.
And
'cause,
we had a lot of other things we were gonna recommend, but like we talked about Squid Games, we talked about everything, everywhere, all at once, but we never done like a full on,
but
about a show.
funny enough, the only other show that we have ever talked about is what's the dating show with the Korean people on the island?
Oh fuck, Love
Fire,
Island?
Love-
Fire Island.
No, that's a different island.
Oh, oh yeah.
What's
I don't know. What's this called?
guys? It's the one with the Korean people want to
Yeah.
like have sex with each
They don't
other.
even want to have sex. They just
Oh,
want to
they're
hold
like
hands.
yeah,
I know.
they're like very
Korean, Let's
nice.
call it Korean Love Island. Sure.
Why can't we think of the name right now?
All I remember is resting bitch face. That's all I remember.
Oh yeah, resting bitch face.
RBF.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't watched the show Beef, please check it out. Great, Asian or not. I just think it's like a great slice of modern culture in
Yeah.
terms of like telling you that we've all got our fucking problems.
Good- good
But that's
soundtrack.
okay. But that's okay though.
Yeah.
Ben, do the rest of the outro, please.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. There was no beef here. None whatsoever.
Ben and I settled our beef prior to this.
Yes, we did. You could catch us on all major platforms. Via the thing called the internet. We are on Instagram at Workstation Pod. We're also on TikTok, Workstation Pod. You can
YouTube,
send us-
Waystation Pod.
YouTube, Workstation Pod. We're on Spotify and Apple, where we have monthly bonus subscription plans now.
Yep. You can listen to our non-Asian bullshit.
Yes. That is a lot of fun. It's a big toot and holler. So if you want to join in on that, it's really cheap. We have a promo code. All you have to type in is beef.
There
That
is no promo code
Oh,
anymore. Where the
all
fuck
right.
is this code
Okay,
going?
never mind.
If you guys do want to subscribe, you get the bonus once a month episode. You also just show general support of the podcast.
Yes.
You can find it on your Apple and Spotify thing on the main page of our thing. It says subscribe
Ooh.
somewhere. Once again, you don't fucking have to. It doesn't really matter. You can show us support by just telling a friend about the podcast or just leaving us a 5-star review. It really goes a long way because ultimately, what is the point of life?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. There you go. But yeah, I think on that note, great episode. Watch Beef, guys.
Once again, if you want to see Ben's weird clothes with his ripped knee jeans and his
The
Guy-
2-in-1s. That's what I call them.
Guy Ferrari t-shirt.
How's this
But
Guy Fieri? Bro?
It's the red thing. It's the red thing that makes it feel like you're about to take me to a diner.
Someone said that I was wearing Prada, and I laughed in their face. I was like, "You
On the video?
no, it was like a while ago. Like, what I wear this sometimes. They're like, "Are you wearing Prada?" I'm like, "What the fuck? Are you dumb?" I was like,
We
I
can't afford that shit.
Yeah, fucking
Plus, if we
Prada.
could afford it, I don't think we would buy that shit.
I would not buy that shit.
All right, guys. We'll catch you guys next week. Have a good week. Well, it is I don't know. All right, guys.
Lingjie's on. All right.
Take care of yourselves.
Wow, that was so that. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you later.
Adios.
Peace.
Bye.